They kind of left some of the ruts in there, which is kind of weird, but I think it'll work out for today. Kiah's Moto2, which is really weird. Either she's dead last, or she's up like in the middle. So she's gonna be pumped about having a new track. So pretty good.
So arm revision. So when I went and did the vet race in the UK, they had a no tear-off ban as I had everything prepped, you know, ready to race with tear-offs and everything like that. So anyway, they have this, and so nothing sticks to it. I was skeptical at first, but it was awesome. I did all my 3 motos. Kiah hates tear-offs, doesn't like them, won't pull them, won't learn. So anyway, so I brung some home and she loves them. Nothing sticks to it. She's got clear vision, and so yeah, just building her a set. The sticker that's on there, nothing sticks to it, and if anything does, like if you do get roosted and it has like a smudge, if it's wet mud or whatever, it really doesn't, like nothing sticks to it, but you just kind of wipe your finger across, it doesn't scratch the lens, and clears your, clears your vision. So it's actually quite smart if you're got younger kids or newbies, novices that you don't want pulling tear-offs, or because it's a little dangerous. Because even I get a little sketch on the kids pulling tear-offs, so I kind of like this concept for Kiah. All right, we're good. First moto of the day. Sis is up first, so they put a lot of water on the track. So hopefully the track will be a little better today. It was on the dry side yesterday, so yeah, we'll see. I've been busy. They did a 2-lap practice, and the bikes were super muddy, so I had to, I don't know, I can't just sit there and let them be dirty. So it's been a mad hustle.
this rut and it was super bumpy, and then the bump bumped me up, and then I crossrode and I went down, so had to come back from like 20th, but came to 12th, so not the worst, but could probably do some way better. Next moto is try not to crash and find some better lines.
Kai's jumping, frustrating me. Tate got a really good start, and then like, I mean, it's to be expected. Like, it's just a lot. Oh my God, she fixed the awning.
I fixed the shade.
Yeah.
Big help.
You are a very big help. I couldn't do it without you. So, getting back to the motos, like, you have to expect the things that Tate's gonna go through, you know, just little mistakes, you know, rushing where you're not supposed to rush, being too calm where you're supposed to rush. And so that's just the part of it, you know, like, I was so, like, really, really impressed yesterday. I'm impressed today too, but he wants to be good, he wants to be great, tells me that he wants to go pro and win supercross races. That's a very different approach, and it's a very different attitude that you have to take, and that's, you know, that's, some will like it, some will hate it, but it's just, I don't know any other way. I've never seen anyone successful at a high level that have soft parents. Every parent of all the greats that I've been around are just real people, and they call it what it is. And so anyway, what gets me is they play games, right? Kids these days, they play PlayStation, whatever it is, and their photographic memory is unbelievable. And as a racer, a successful racer, you have to have that. Like, you may never take a line on the middle of the track or the outside of the track, but you know what that line's gonna be. And so I just was like, bro, like, you wanna play those damn games all the time, and you're so good at them, and if you don't do this, you're gonna die, and if you do this, somebody's gonna get you. Whatever it is, it's like, that's how a racetrack is. Like, you have to break it down in these terms where they understand it. So anyway, I wasn't mad, because he got a really good start, and he had flashes of riding well, but just little things that I expect from him, and I expect that I'm gonna kind of, like, I wouldn't call it push it, but I'm gonna require and demand a higher level of, you know, like, he's racing craft is what I would call it. And until I have a different word, that's what we're gonna stick with. Kiah, she keeps jumping, and it's like, we've been working so hard on it, and her commitment to landing on the end of a jump is beyond my understanding. It's really frustrating, because I physically know what it takes to jump a foot further. It's such a small amount of throttle input or speed, and yet it's so dangerous landing where she lands, and I'm just like, you know, the racer dad, I'm just like, come on, like, if you're not gonna do it and you're just gonna land on the end, like, just roll the jump. Let's not even bother with it, like, you know, because I don't like it. It scares me, you know, and yeah, I guess I'm entitled to that. It scares me, I'm a dad. Send it in more. Send it in, get that thing rolling, and then get a quick shift, and then, like, scrub, okay? I'm okay with you going there, but, like, dude, don't be scared to get in there. Like, see where that kid went? Like, look at the turn. The turn goes like this, and that kid's coming in, and he's having to make a sharp turn. Start the turn here on the start straightaway. Start moving over. Carry the momentum into the turn, and then carry like that. Like, don't go in, stop, turn. Carry the momentum through the middle, okay? handshake stuff, you're getting tired, you're asking a lot from the bike in the bumps, and it's just, dude, it's learning. Tristan's bike has the same suspension that yours does. It has power band suspension on it. His bike has all the same tendencies. The only thing is he knows when to roll out of it and when to get into it, and he's a little bit older and he's a little bit stronger.
And you're gonna get there. That's how you get there.
I agree that your bike's not perfect, but the first few laps I watched it and it was really good. You were able to get to places, you were able to move around. If I had to guess, that was probably the fastest you've gone all weekend. I don't know that, I didn't see lap times, but your lines, how you were charging, you got all of it. You squeezed the lemon.
Did you see the kid that took me wide almost? Yeah,
Well, you were on the outside the whole time.
I know.
At some point, you got to roll out of it.
I was.
Well, no, but like you had zero option at that point. When you're all like that, at that point, start slowing down. Don't try to beat him around the outside because he controls you. He literally is like holding you and going, okay, Tate, when are you gonna turn? Because I'm not gonna turn until you turn. Okay, he's literally holding you. So when you do it, acknowledge that I'm in the wrong spot, and then give it up. When you are racing and you come back at the guy right here in the front before the triple, and then you didn't jump the triple because you were too close to him, you have to know that the next turn, the next triple it's a jump on a turn. When you're on the inside and he's on the outside, coming from outside to inside, it's never ever gonna work out. It's never gonna be safe to do it, right? And so why race him? Get in and fit in behind him, because you gotta go with the, I'm telling you, wearing you out and like your physical conditioning and stuff like that. If you hit every bump on the track, or if you don't do any of the triples, the track is so much harder, right? I love that you want to fight back, but sometimes in that position, you have to fit back into the group and then stay committed to the jump. It will be easier physically. Your roll speed, the guy behind you jumped right up on you, and then what it is they're handing you to the wolves, right? There's blood in the water, and you're just under attack, and you can never ride. So you got to put yourself in a position to be able to keep the momentum and keep riding. That's the best ride of the weekend for me.
You got a great start.
And why it was good is because you went the fastest that you went all weekend, and I could tell that, like, dude, you fell off the wall, off the thing. I'm not worried about your fitness. You're 13 years old. You are kid strong. The thing that goes, in my understanding, it's mental. You're going faster than you've ever gone. You're hitting bumps, jumps, all these things. You're doing it really good for about 4 laps, and then it's just everything's fried. I see it. And acknowledge that. It's okay. I would take that for the next 6 months. I would take that than trying to win races, because you have to learn, dude. Like, these dudes have been doing this for a long time. You're on an 85 against 112s. Like, we're good.
That start.
Don't stress.
Good job.
Okay, so you're going wide open and you're trying to stop with all the brakes on an uphill. And so what happens is when you're doing all that, you're asking for it in the worst part of the track. Get here and go straight, or just send it to the outside and then get the hump, like hit the hump and turn off the hump and get it like this. But I believe that this is the better line right here. Okay. Just send it in straight. And throw it down the gears, but don't ask a lot from the front brake. I'm talking just a little squeeze. Down the gears, and then pick up the thing, and I bet you the bike will handle better. It'll all happen more naturally. The bike will rotate through the middle of the turn because you're putting the maximum load in the middle of the turn when you need the most traction. You're not putting all of it on the uphill, and then of course when you let the brake off, then you're not on an uphill, so then everything else goes to the rear of the bike, and you're trying to get the thing to turn all the way through what is uphill. So then it's like you're fighting it, okay? Like if you're in third, fourth, fifth, like those positions are hard, tough positions, okay? So when you give those positions up, it's okay. Don't fight them, go with them, okay? Sometimes that's what you gotta do. It's all part of the learning process. Until we're ready to fight there, don't fight yet, okay? I like the fight. Don't just roll over, don't pull to the outside. I'm not asking you to do that. But when you do it, don't come back at it like what you did here. You know, like learn from that, okay? Fit back into the thing, follow, do the triple, and carry the speed with them. I want you to ride hard but smart. We're gonna get finished, all right? I love you. Ride hard. Ride for that inside and be smart in the first turn. Let's get him. Almost last moto of the day. I already prepped Tate's bike and ready for practice this week. So, man, it's been an awesome weekend, honestly. Both of them have rode really well. Both of them have made mistakes, but they made them trying, and I can't argue with that. You gotta make mistakes and you gotta try. So we're working on a good start. Sis is normally a really good starter, and she has been really off on her start. So Mama Bear's been on her, and so we'll see how she comes out of the gate this one. Oh, and we have Teros. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never built a Teros. Every time I ask her, she wants Teros. Nope. But she got roosted the last one. Didn't want to pull her hand off the wipe, but somehow we're gonna do Teros. We need a GoPro on her. Which one? That one there? Well, we can wait for it. You want to go on this one? Because this is a two-gate drop one. You know that, right? You're gonna have a lot of room on your right, on my side here. This girl next to you is kind of slow, so you're gonna be good. Get out and just hold your inside, okay? Pick your line, get your gears good, have fun. No. Like going, and I'm like, is she really just getting ready? And then I'm like, no, I can see it in her eyes. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. weekend. Long weekend, a lot of motos. We normally don't sign the kids up for any more than 2 races, and we kind of put Tate in 3 races and felt that he was kind of ready for that next step. Overall, I'm proud. I'm really happy and proud from what I've seen. You know, each kid had kind of challenges and frustrations with, you know, their own personal performances, but like they all, I felt overcome it. I felt like they all overcome it. Kiah, good starter, struggled with his starts, finally got a good start in the last one. And Tate just rode solid, really, really solid. Like for me, when you're starting to go that pace, it's really the very, very small details that I try to push, because it's not about like, oh, we're there, let's go more. You know, you'll notice through my communication with him is, okay, the speed's there, let's not go faster, let's go that speed easier and more efficiently, because that was a huge jump for him, in my opinion, from what I'm used to seeing and the level that he's been at. So really proud dad moment, of course, seeing solid starts and seeing, you know, the ups and downs that moto brings and them fighting through it. So yeah, now we're on the road, and we're going to be on the road 10 days. We're gonna go and do some stuff with Mountain Motorsports, and then hit up Daxton Bennick's place, and then hit up the Verb Classic. So solid weekend. Hope you all enjoyed.